Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Staten, and Manhattan. You are listening to BshaniRadio.com. New York City, always talking about everything.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are in the world today. I'm Professor Vernet A. Joseph, the founder of Productive Business Civility. Today I have the opportunity to address the graduating class of 2020. Today is the day that many of you have been waiting for, the day where you take the walk across the stage to share and showcase with your family, your friends, and your loved ones the body of work that you have accomplished. Although it seems that has changed and that the pandemic has robbed you of this opportunity, I want to tell each and every one of you, no matter what state or what country you may be in, that there was a different plan from the beginning of time for you. Believe it or not, you are the class of hope, you are the class of promise, and you are the class of resilience. This was etched in the annals of time long before you were born. You were created for such a time as this. You were born during an era when America faced extreme tragedy in 9/11. You were developed, you were groomed, you were molded through times like none other. And now you rise in the midst of a global pandemic. You see, initially, each of you sought to walk across a stage in your hometown. But today, the nation and the world salutes your accomplishments. Although you may not see the smiling faces and generations of giants whose shoulders you stand on, cheering you from the stands and the auditorium, make no mistake about it. The world, and I mean the entire globe, has been put on pause to experience you emerging into this new era. Graduate, what does it actually mean? It takes on a new form and a new meaning, but let me share it from this perspective. Graduate is stepping into the new and being refined under pressure and defined by purpose. You, the class of 2020, are our hope. You, the class of 2020, are our promise. You, the class of 2020, are our resilience and have forever and will always be our future. Let me share just a couple of things with you. Through you, the world will regain its purpose. Purpose to know that every single person on the planet is valuable. Through you, the world will regain its vision. The vision to see things like never before, how important humanity truly is. Through you, the world will gain productivity, to understand that business and people are equally important to our livelihoods. Through you, the world will gain an understanding of leadership, understanding that leadership is recognizing that influence is a gift and not to be misused or abused. Through you, the world will regain its understanding of the word stretching. Stretching simply is to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because in your comfortability, I call that a place of death. Through you, the world will regain its heart for meditation and eternal synergy, internal synergy, to be one with its God. Through you, the world will regain equity, learning that the value of people treatment rules our world. How one is being treated can infect and affect the entire world. Through you, the world will regain creativity, learning how to express itself unapologetically without limitations, and that is true freedom. Through you, the world will regain innovation, putting into action the dreams that will change our world forever. You are the class that will show us how to be, how to become, and how to evolve. It's your generation that will shape, mold, and turn our world around through civility again. Because of you, class of 2020, life as we know it will never be the same again. I hope that you all are picking up what I'm putting down, because if it hadn't been for you, where would we be? I know in your hearts and minds right now, you're saying, I didn't get to experience this and I didn't get to experience that. And my heart truly breaks for you. But what I want you to know is that you're still here. And because you are still here, that means there's a purpose for your life. Those things that you feel that you missed, we will be able to go back and get those things into your psyche, into your life cycle once again. But you are emerging. You are the emerging leader of tomorrow. No matter what era or industry you desire to go into, I want you to charge forward and chart your path. I want you to see that the opportunities are endless. I want you to know that you have no limitation except the limitation that you place upon yourself. Many of us will take time today and celebrate you from the nation all the way around the globe to say thank you for being our resilience. Thank you for being the trendsetter. Thank you for breaking the mold. Many people will say that we've been broken into many pieces, but it is your generation that will put those pieces back together and give us the beautiful painting of life. It is your generation that will shape, mold, and bring us into this new era. If I could say it in a statement, you, the class of 2020, are the world's new essential. As I sit back and I look at all of you, I want you to remember this one thing. When you do what you love will do you well. As you recollect in your mind, walking through those hallways in your high school, remembering your friends, remembering those who will go on to do great things, remember this one thing. Everyone has a start and everyone has a finish. The question is, what will you do with the in-between that finish? You have the power to transform and change the world. Use it wisely and make sure that you appreciate the journey. Class of 2020, we salute you. We appreciate you because you are our future. Walk in your destiny. Walk in your purpose. Walk in your freedom. And remember this, there's nothing that can stop you unless you decide to simply give up. You don't have that mentality. I want to go back to a statement that I made earlier. I want you to understand that you are the class that are going to show us how to be, how to become, and how to evolve. No matter what industry you find yourself going into, be the best version of you possible. and make sure that you give it 100%, because there are generations after you who will look up to you for the work that you do starting right now. Listen very closely. Simple wisdom is the best wisdom. Wisdom is not complicated. Why? Because you have to be able to take the wisdom and apply it to your life. I see greatness in you, and I know that you will change the world. You are the new essential, and we want to bless you. We want to appreciate you. We want to value you, and we want you to know that you are seen. I'm Professor Vernet A. Joseph, founder of Productive Business Civility here in Arizona. And we salute all you graduates from all around the world. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your commitment. Now go and be great. And as I've always told everyone that I've come in contact with, I want you to be innovative and be productive, but most of all, get out there and live to produce. Blessings, peace, and productivity to you. Last statement for a community that knows this well. A hashtag that I would leave with you is be productive or be replaced. Blessings, peace, and productivity to you all.
Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Staten, and Manhattan. You are listening to BshaniRadio.com. New York City, always talking about everything.